The Story of Thomas Edison and the Wonders of Electricity by Frank Mundell. Read by Brian Tudor. Copyright 2024 by Stax.
Chapter 1 of The Story of Edison and the Wonders of Electricity. The Story of Edison and the Wonders of Electricity by Frank Mundell. Chapter 1. A Wide-Awake Boy. Some years ago, a great civil war broke out in the United States of America. The North did not agree with the South about slavery, and an attempt was made to check, if not to abolish, the evil. The Southern states said that they had a right to do as they pleased, and that the slaves were as much their property as their houses and lands. The Northern states denied this right, so the 7 cotton states, in which most of the labour was performed by slaves, declared themselves independent. Then followed the Great War. The country was deluged in blood. The South was defeated. Slavery was abolished, and the Union was preserved. When the struggle was going on, there was a great demand for information from the seat of the war. And after a great battle, the desire to know the result and to obtain a list of the killed and wounded rose to fever height. At this time there was a train boy on the Grand Trunk Railway between Detroit and Port Huron. His business was to sell newspapers, fruits and other articles to the passengers and persons at the wayside stations. His bright and cheery manner won him many friends, and enabled him to carry on a brisk trade, which yielded about £100 a year clear profit. The chief part of his business was selling newspapers, and in this he had to act cautiously, for the margin on which he worked was very small. He could not afford to have unsold papers left on his hands, yet it was very important not to run short, as he travelled with the train and could not get a further supply. To guide him in his daily purchases, he saw that it was necessary to obtain a knowledge of the contents of the paper before it was issued.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?